In this screencast, we're going to go through the codes for the template that we've downloaded so we can customize it to our needs. First, let's load the HTML page inside the browser and use Firebug to go through the HTML structure of this page. I have the page opened, and I'm going to hit F12 to launch Firebug. And on the left side, you'll see that Firebug organizes the HTML structure for you. This is the head. You'll see that inside the head there's a link to the CSS style sheet. Inside the body you have divs. This is the main container div, and inside there's the side image. You can see that the page at top highlights itself when you mouse over that div. This is the top section. Content section, you don't see it because we need to scroll down. Top content, okay, and then there's footer section, and then within these divs there are more divs, wrapping divs, subcontainers, and feel free to pause this video and go through all the HTML structures. Let's minimize this. Now let's load the same HTML page in top style to look at the codes. I've inserted comments to help you visualize the page a little bit better. So you see that there's doc type, HTML, open, head open. You see right here the CSS style sheet link, okay, which is sourcing the external style sheet. And you see the main container div, and you see that left decorating image. Then you'll see the top section start all the way to top section end. You see navigation divs here, and you see decorating row here, then the title row here, then more decorating row here. Then this becomes the top section. And so this is content section start all the way to content section end at the bottom. You see it's got an opening div for content, and then all these which is indented will be inside this containing div, this content div. So we start with the spacer to give it some top space. Then what you really want to look at is items. Okay, what I've highlighted here is basically a chunk of item. Item 1 has a div, and it's got titles, it's got post dates, it's got body. Then you close that item div, and you have a divider div. Think of it as a chunk, because if I scroll down, you can see item 2 with a divider. Then there's item 3 with a divider. Then there's item 4. And you don't see any dividers anymore because this is the last item, last post. And we close the content div, and I've made a comment, content section end. Then there's footer. It's basically a div with copyright information and some links. Then at the end I close the div that opens the main container. Then close the body, close the HTML. Now let's look at the CSS file inside top style. You see that there's comments here by the user. Let's not delete that to give them credit. And the author has commented sections inside this page. So this is the standard elements. Star means everything inside the page. So everything inside the page has margin and padding 0. It's got styles to A tag, A hover when you mouse over A. All the body tags will inherit this style sheet. P tag, which is paragraph tag, and block quote, which is a block quote tag. Okay, and UL tag. And there's more style sheet to H1, H2, all these are HTML tags. Then this is P tag within the block quote tag. Then there are miscellaneous class where you can apply to all the HTML elements. Clear class is to clear both, clearing floats. Left is float left, right is float right. So the left class inside an image tag will have this margin style. Then we have a divider class, and this uses background image and height and margin to set a beautiful divider between items. Then we come down to a structure. This sets the rules for container, and this sets the rule for the little left image at the left of the page. This sets the styles for the top section, styles for hit section, and so on and so forth. Then there's navigation. These are the styles used for the navigation at top, navigation menu. Then there's the content part, then content items, then footer, and that's it. So now that we've gone through the structure of the template, I will want to create a skeleton template that I can use as the base code for all the web pages I'm going to create. And I do this because I know that every web page for this Storyteller site is going to have the same basic layout, which is to have the menus at the top of the page and to have the same logo at and the artwork. So let's bring back the folder. I have a skeleton page here. Let's open it with top style, and you'll see that actually a lot of the information are the same, but it's more condensed, and the meta tags is out because we don't need it for now. And then I've commented here where the content sections start. This is where I want to update for each web page. This is the basic section that I want to change for each individual page, because this is the content part. Okay? And that's it for this screencast. Thank you.